What's shaking, guys? MagicActivatr here, and welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum. We are currently in hot pursuit of Lady Venus after we snagged her Shadow Suicune. Like a boss, might I add. First Pokeball, that's pretty wild, actually. So now we're down here battling all these bodyguard, security, I don't know what you call these lowlifes that get their, I don't know. You know, maybe they're just in hard times. Maybe they're not actual thugs. Maybe this is a good paying job. I don't know. I shouldn't judge. Anyway, what's this little boy and girl doing all the way down here? What's Frina doing up top? She is crying, actually. If that's the person I battled at the end of the last episode. She is actually bawling her eyes out. So left her in all kinds of tears. It's kind of sad. Yo, I was just thinking, like, for a second, I was like, yo, I like to see that Gloom because that's going to be easy to KO. And then I saw the Ralts and I was like, that's going to be a little bit more of a pain because it's part Fairy type. But it's not part Fairy type because it's third generation. Boom. Beautiful. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to just bite Curlia. Just take a little nibble. Just a little nibble. That's going to blow that Gloom back. The only reason that other Gloom was living was because it was like it was like right on par with us level wise, or pretty close at least. Yo, Rosalia, look at you. Yo, how crazy is it? Because Rosalia was so irrelevant in third generation. Like, it really was. Like, they tried to make a big deal out of it because it's a neat design, I'll give it that, but it was such a bad Pokemon. And then Roserade came along, and it was like, bro, this mon's not bad. Oh, Stantler! Shadow Stantler, my boy. Oh, that Intimidate. I always forget for some reason. Like, my brain just short circuits, and I forget that Stantler totally has Intimidate. And it's almost like a shock every time. But I know it deep down in my heart. You know, I had the mic like over more to the side because I turned I cranked the gain up a little bit to help me a little bit, make editing a little bit easier, not having to increase the volume quite as much. And I thought, you know, if I put it over here, maybe I won't hit it with my hand as often. Still do. I am graceful. As, I was gonna say a gazelle, but since Stantler's on the screen, I guess I'll go with that. Although, I'm not gonna lie, as far as like, because deer are really cool animals. Like, I think they're really cool, super graceful. And then you look at Stantler, and Stantler's just like, huh. Like, he looks a little grumpy to be, whoa. Hold up, let me check myself before I wreck myself. I almost just like doubled in on this Stantler subconsciously. That would have been bad. Okay, let's chuck a Pokeball. Because why waste a turn completely? We're gonna hit you with that secret power. What? If we don't catch you in this Pokeball, which we're not going to. It's fine. We here. Shadow Rush. Bro, what did Espeon do to you besides almost hit you with the side beam? That almost happened. Let's go ahead and bring in my girl Mabel. Laying it down. I didn't even really think about it when I named Jumpluff and Mabel, but it's actually kind of a great, because I mean, look at that face. Look at that face on Jumpluff, and tell me that Jumpluff is not like super happy like Mabel from Gravity Falls. Was not even a thought to me whenever I named her that, and it just works. And honestly, like, Mabel it fits. It really does. It fits that Pokemon. Plus, well, I guess that's, I was gonna say, plus is a cotton ball. Mabel wears sweaters, but I guess a sweater could be made out of cotton. Normally, I think of like a wool sweater, but I guess it could be made out of cotton. Sure it can. What am I talking about? I don't really wear sweaters. I'm like that guy that wears short sleeves in the middle of winter. So I don't know anything about that sweater. I mean, I guess hoodies are kind of the same thing as sweaters, so I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know why we're having this conversation, honestly. So random, so random. I guess I could confuse Ray you. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm intimidated. I could have maybe used bite. Weakened you a little bit more. Yo, Stanley, my boy. Thanks for staying in that ball. Thanks for staying in that ball. So, I kind of had this epiphany in between episodes because in the last episode I talked about the fact that Venus is kind of unique in the fact that we kind of fight her as like a boss slash admin before we take on the trainers that you would normally take on before, because you know normally you have a bunch of like minor battles in Pokemon or video games in general. You have like minor conflicts or minor battles and stuff like that, and then you battle like the main boss or the main, you know, person in that area. And they kind of did it in reverse here because we pretty much just took on Venus, and now we're kind of taking on her underlings or whatever, the people that you would normally think you would take on before. And it occurs to me that I also was talking several episodes back about the stretch between Venus and Ian being like one of the longest portions of the games, like those admin battles. And it just kind of dawned on me that the reason that is because you take on Venus and then you take on all of her underlings, I guess that's what we're gonna call her minions, whatever. And so it's basically like you take on 2 sets of minions in a row. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm gonna bite this Octillery with my big teeths. I'm gonna Fire Blast actually it's not my big teeth because that was on Umbreon. In my mind, I clicked bite on Intake, but I knew that wasn't right because I also clicked Fire Blast on Masquerain, so I'm killing it today. I'm on it. Yo, we need to get Suicune and Entei on the field just to see them side by side. Because these guys, these are monsters. These are legendary beasts. Honestly, I still prefer calling them the legendary dogs, even though I know that they're kind of, or at least Entei and Raikou are very directly felines, but I'm gonna double in on Octillery now because he did a lot to Hokage, to be honest. Yeah, that did nothing. Because bite was stab on Umbreon, that makes sense. Maybe if I double bite, that doubles my chances of getting the flinch. True. If this Octillery don't flinch, I'm gonna be... Dunsparce gets Water Pulse? What? I am genuinely confused. Why? Why though? That's kind of nuts. Yeah, that was charcoal boosted. That was charcoal boosted and didn't kill. Man, Dunsparce, you are just OP. Especially since you get Water Pulse. I'm not gonna act like I know Dunsparce's moveset. I know it gets Coil. I know it gets Glare. I was always very confused by Dunsparce because it's supposed to be like a snake, right? But it looks like a bee. So I don't really know. It kind of confuses me a lot. Like, a lot. but whatever. Oh, hit yourself in confusion, please. Okay. I just totally spaced out on the fact that that Piloswine was Shadow, and I almost just let myself get bodied. I think I'm gonna have to send in Suicune. I really need to send in Mabel to put it to sleep, but yo, I have been just all over the place in this episode. Like, I've been everywhere except the actual game, I think, which is pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. I don't know what it is. I felt pretty tuned in. Oh, good, you got Dig. That's wonderful. But you know what? You probably are slower than me. Yeah, you'd have to be because you were the last thing to move in that turn. Oh well. I'm gonna throw a Great Ball. I'm gonna throw a Great Ball. You're under the ground, but that don't keep me from... I'm gonna just roll this ball into that hole you dug. And we're gonna catch you first try. We're gonna make it... I'm in second try. We're gonna catch you second try. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun. Here comes that Dig. Look at Suicune. Suicune's cool. I like the way that it's crest. I guess that's what you would call that big number on its head. Crest. I really like the way it looks. Like the fact that it's like a different texture and everything. Throw another Great Ball. I guess I could use that Ultra Ball that I didn't use on Suicune. This is where it's like you never know how long a battle is gonna take to play out, because you never know what it's gonna take to get a Pokemon to stay in the Pokeball. I kind of hate to just like continue using Great Balls because I feel like I'm wasting them at this point. So bro, pro strat. Your boy is about to switch into Mabel right now because... Hold up. I messed that up. Alright, I'm gonna throw this Pokeball. Right. And then I'm gonna switch out. Right. And then I'm gonna send in Mabel because you just used Dig, and I know I'll outspeed you. If you dug, there's no possible way that you're gonna hit Mabel because Mabel's part flying type. Let's call it using the old noggin. Using the old noggin. If there's anything Nick Jr. taught me to do in my childhood years, it was to use my noggin. Look at that. Wild. You know what? We're going in on you right now. Sleep Powder and Secret Power. Look at this. Mabel doesn't miss the Sleep Powder. She does not miss the Sleep Powder. I think we've only missed like maybe a couple, which is pretty good, especially considering like how many 90% accuracy moves I've missed in my lifetime. Let's see. And like Sleep Powder's lower accuracy than that. That was the point I was making. I feel like not clarifying that somebody's gonna be like, but Sleep Powder's not a 90 accuracy move. Anyway, so I'm just kidding. You guys are great. That is one of the nice things about I guess having a smaller channel is not... This will be fun to look back on if the channel like blows up someday. But you know what? I'm gonna throw the Pokeball with you, and I'm a Mega Drain with Mabel. But as I was saying, I think that's like one of the good things about having a smaller channel at the time is really there's not a whole lot of, I don't get a whole lot of people who are just like tearing apart everything that I say and everything that I say wrong, or that people think that I say wrong. Because you know what I mean? Like it's the internet. People nitpick about everything generally. Like, have you ever went to the comment section of Nappy's or Shady's videos and stuff? The like just big channels in general. Wait, did you wake up? Schwack. Was that Blizzard? No, it wasn't Blizzard. We would have been dead if that was been Blizzard. Wild. 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 Okay, I'm gonna throw this Ultra Ball or Great Ball. And we gonna wake up, or we're gonna thaw out. We're gonna thaw out right here. We're either gonna catch the Colosseum, or we're gonna thaw out right here. And put you to sleep. So like I said, we're gonna thaw out. Like I said, we're just gonna die real quick. It's all good. Mabel, you did not deserve that. You did not deserve that. I'm telling you. That's so sad! It doesn't even show a fade animation because you were still frozen. That's... Yo, my heart. My heart. Okay. I don't know how to feel right now. That's new to me. That is 100% new to me. Yowzers. That's kind of nuts. That is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, remember in the last episode or so whenever I was like, yo, we've been doing good with Pokeballs. We've stayed pretty stocked up and everything, and like here we are now. We run into a Gligar, we run into a Piloswine, and they just, it's like Pokeballs are Pokechow to these guys. They just go through them like crazy. Yo, can we get that 30% right now? No. Insanity. Doesn't matter. I guess I could have, hindsight, on the turns I know that Suicune's not gonna be able to hit Piloswine, it would have been smart to use Shadow Rush because it might have put us into hyper mode, which would in turn help us whittle down the heart gauge a little bit more. True, true, true. Yo, Suicune, you take that like a boss. As cool as Suicune looks in 3D, I gotta say, the legs always looked off to me. Like, I know that, like, his legs, he has, like, the reverse kneecap action going on, but at the same time, dude, something, like, it just doesn't look super great in 3D. Or at least in this version, 3D. Let's go ahead and Secret Power this time. Throw the, not the Ultra Ball, hello? I'm gonna need one of these gray balls in a minute. I'm not gonna have any left. Wild. Shout out to the Mamoswine. I can't evolve you two in this game. Thank you, my dude, for finally staying in. I'm telling you, man. I never ever thought I'd take a fall this easily. Well, take a knee, take a knee, take a knee. I'm a loser. I can't show my face in front of Lady Venus like this. Yo, did I get them all? Did we get them all? Bruh. Let's give this up. Hey, there we go. There we go. I got those Ultra Balls now. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up right here for right now. In the next episode, looks like we got one more trainer to go, and then we're headed into the station. So thank you guys so much for your support, and thanks for checking out the video. Remember, if you enjoyed it, to hit that like button down below, because it always can use your magic touch. But for now, guys, I'm gonna make like an Abra and get out of here. So have yourselves a wonderful day, stay cool, and we will catch you guys later.